Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode in the vArmour Demo video series. My name is Aaron Goldman and I'm a Solutions Architect with vArmour. Today I will be demonstrating how the security graph, the heart of the vArmour application controller, seamlessly integrates with Tanium for application visibility across your infrastructure. Before we get into the demo, let me give you a quick background on how vArmour application controller provides visibility and control for CISOs and their security teams with its security graph technology. When you think about the applications that are running in your cloud environment, they are interconnected by nature. To protect your cloud, you must understand all the relationships between your application and your environment to identify risks so you can secure accordingly. With these relationships continuously changing, it's complex to secure even a single relationship. Real-world enterprise applications can have thousands of relationships, and when you compound that with multi-cloud environments, complexity and risk increase exponentially. This leaves CISOs with a very difficult problem, as pre-cloud technologies, for example, firewalls and SIEMs, do not understand relationships. That means CISOs today are blind to the digital relationships that drive their business. And attackers are exploiting these relationships to compromise critical assets. For example, if an attacker is able to gain a foothold by gaining access to a workload with privileged access, then moving laterally through the environment until a critical asset is found, it can then be exploited. How can CISOs level the playing field? Better yet, how can they get ahead of these attackers? This is where vArmour comes in. vArmour solves three things with its application controller: consistent visibility, consistent policy, and consistent protection. This is done in three ways. First, discover your cloud workloads and applications across your multi-cloud infrastructure. Second, by building security policies based on your security objectives and intentions and reporting on those policies. Third, by computing and programming your native cloud security controls to enforce those policies. The application controller is powered by the security graph, which is what provides you with powerful insight into your environment, giving you a centralized understanding of application relationships. The security graph is an enterprise-wide relationship database which provides a single place to understand what app is talking to what with consistently updated information. A rich source of intelligence that records what is interacting and the nature of those interactions for deep insights. Is cloud scale that stores nearly indefinite nodes and relationships and their associated enriched metadata. Additionally, a SDK is available for you to integrate your existing IT and security platforms with the security graph for greater visibility and control. This allows you to gain more value out of the IT investments you've already made, including Tanium, which many enterprises have adopted for endpoint security and system management. That is the integration we will be demoing today. But first, let me demonstrate with the following diagram how vArmour is capable of tracking risk across multi-cloud environments. In this example, we have a multi-cloud environment with workloads and applications that communicate across the boundaries of each environment. If a hacker was able to gain access to, say, an on-premise application like App 0, they would potentially be able to laterally move throughout the environment to gain access to the more critical application or workload, the DB node. Understanding these types of relationships between workloads and applications is imperative to both understand and reduce risk across your environment. Before I begin the demo, let's talk about what we will see. One, the security graph provides visibility and observed actual application behaviors in the Tanium environment. Two, vArmour will also be able to automatically generate, test, and enforce policies to isolate applications, separate environments, enforce compliance, and more. With the Tanium integration via the vArmour SDK, data is sent from the Tanium module server to the application controller for additional context and dimensions to enrich the security graph for complete application relationship and workload visibility.
We will first take a look at the integration by going to the Tanium server's console, navigating to interact, and then navigating to interact content. Within the saved questions, if we search for vArmour, we will see a saved question that we are utilizing to get the network connection information for all of the workloads that have the Tanium agent running on them. If we navigate to the Tanium Connect, and then the Manage Connections, if we look at Viewed Connections, we will see the vArmour application controller. This is the connection that is used to send data from the Tanium module server to the vArmour application controller. Now, navigating over to the vArmour application controller, if we scroll down to the bottom here, we can see all of the different applications that the vArmour application controller has discovered. Taking a look at the WordPress, we can see all of the different applications that the WordPress server is communicating with. We can even see the Tanium servers making a connection to the agents that reside on the web server and the MySQL server.
Two, we learned that 1. By streaming Tanium information into the security graph, enterprises now have a centralized understanding of application relationships across their infrastructure. 2. vArmour enables enterprises to unlock more value out of the investments they've already made to ensure consistent policies. 3. Using vArmour's SDK for the Tanium integration provides additional context and dimensions that enrich the security graph for complete application relationship and workload visibility. Our customers are using vArmour to accomplish these 4 main security objectives, including reduce vulnerability to determine risk, monitor policy to detect violations, enhance incident response to expedite remediation time, enforce compliance to adhere to industry standard best practices. Hundreds of customers have used vArmour to solve these objectives, and you can too. For more information about our integration solutions, including Tanium, please visit vArmour.com for more information or to download a trial.